Sensing
Hello.
the approaching
Hello,
conflict,
welcome
both
back.
sides were eager to test the enemy. A routine skirmish between patrols erupted into a regular battle. Led by unwavering faith, the Knights of the Order showed greater determination and emerged victorious. The Scoia'tael learned that freedom could only be achieved by shedding blood, their enemies and their own. Azar excluded me from the battle. When Triss woke me, heaps of bodies appeared before my eyes. It was the last time I was able to avoid taking sides.
You're mistaken. I have him under control. And not just him. They're all leading out of my hand. I regret that Foltest is away at the summit, but I trust you'll tend to the King's Council.
I assume you've resolved matters with Luvarden as well.
Yes, I made an offer and he accepted. He claims his superiors had similar plans, but we beat them to it. Men can do nothing but talk and then always claim the initiative.
And how is your Witcher?
I should be able to convince him.
Don't overdo it. Geralt can be exceptionally perceptive.
I know. I must get back. I'll contact you when it's all over.
Never let the Witcher guess what you hide from him.
Triss?
Should you be up? I'd rather make sure you've recovered completely.
How?
Don't worry. This won't hurt a bit.
This won't hurt a bit.
Well, you seem to be at full strength. It must be that unusual Witcher's metabolism.
Triss, how did I get here?
Pure coincidence. I was scanning for magic anomalies and happened upon a false trail set by Kalkstein.
You found me in the swamp? What happened there?
I don't know. The alchemist is still there, examining solid stone. But he won't find anything. The greater anomalies are here in Vizima.
Magic anomalies? In Vizima?
Yes. I'd appreciate it if you could help me figure them out. But back to your health.
I thought I was at full strength.
You misunderstood me. Physically, nothing's wrong. It's your mind that worries me.
Explain.
You raved for hours. I had no choice but to read your thoughts to learn about your injuries and which poisons you took this time.
I'm sure you read beyond that.
I couldn't help it. Your thoughts were quite loud. In any case, I know about your recent adventures.
Can you help me?
Recover your memory? I doubt anyone can, but there's a small chance.
A small chance of what?
From what I saw, I think you would benefit by creating a stable personality.
Meaning?
Geralt, please, this is important.
Just limit the psychobabble.
You need to take a stand on the world's problems. It doesn't matter what position, just that you choose one. A strong identity may help restore your memory.
Can't you just tell me what you saw?
No, I don't want you turning into my vision of Geralt. I want you to decide for yourself who you are, without looking back.
I shouldn't take an interest in the past?
Exactly. Your memory should return in due course.
We'll see.
Geralt.
How did you get here?
How did you get here?
Long story. When you men went chasing around,
Which proved effective.
by some miracle, I decided to look for Salamandra using unconventional methods.
Any results?
Very good ones. You'll learn it all in due time.
Why not now?
To get this information, I had to agree not to tell you. Patience, Witcher.
I thought I was a Geralt, now I'm Witcher? Jeez.
Who were you talking to through the mirror?
You heard me? Ah, sorceress business. Nothing important.
Sounded serious.
I had to make a few promises to learn about Salamandra.
You could.
Trust me, it was nothing important.
Sure.
You said something about magic anomalies.
Various things can cause them, but more importantly, they can be the cause of true evil. When I last felt this way, you and a sorceress were trying to capture a genie, destroyed half a city in the process. You probably have no recollection, but a lot hung in the balance.
I don't recall.
I could use your help. I have some magic sensors that need to be placed around Vizima. They'll help us locate the anomaly's source.
All right. Give me the sensors. I'll take care of it.
Always eager to please.
What are friends for?
I saw a perfect wall cavity in the trade quarter near Town Hall. Place one there, a second in the temple quarter near the entrance to the sewers, and the third in Vizima's cemetery. We'll create a typical Radcliffe triangle. You know, of course, that triangulation is most effective in these cases.
Of course.
I'll see you later.
See you. Oh, I nearly forgot.
What?
Lou Varden, a merchant, wants to see you. He hosts banquets at the new Naracourt.
I don't like banquets.
Important people will attend.
I don't know.
Including Princess Ada, whose curse you lifted. Apparently, she's slightly obsessed with you.
I'll think about it.
I'll be there.
All right, I'm convinced. Maybe I can gather some information there.
6 this evening. Here's the pass that makes you official in the trade quarter.
A pass?
A pass?
Well, in addition to a quarantine, the authorities of Vizima have imposed martial law.
How'd I miss that?
It only covers the trade quarter, which you haven't entered.
So how do these passes work?
Only the quarter's residents are allowed to move about. I have a house here, so I was able to get a pass.
So what do I do?
Well, I registered you as residing here. Falsely, of course.
What's with the passes?
Well, in addition to a...
How'd I miss?
It only...
So how?
Only the...
So what do?
Well, false.
Okay.
Listen, about my identity.
Progress already?
I'm still analyzing.
Geralt.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Guide to Vizima. Didn't I read this? Like most human cities, Vizima was built on foundations of cities. An elven city. The seat of Temerian kings grew over the centuries and today consists of 3 large districts. A port, a sprawling outskirts, and a temple quarter. And sprawling outskirts. In Temple Quarter, the visitor's attention is drawn to the monumental cloister of the Order of the Flaming Rose. St. Lebioda's hospital is famous for many miraculous recoveries that have occurred there, as also Artemis. While admiring these edifices, avoid wandering into the non-human district, which has become a den of poverty and a lair of social outcasts. Most non-humans have been relocated to Old Vizima, which has become a ghetto, inaccessible to visitors. Currently, the trade quarter is developing rapidly. This is hardly surprising as it is the home to many wealthy merchants, as well as trade and political officials. The city's leading bank and the town hall can also be found here. While in Vizima's trade quarter, be sure to visit the famous marketplace where traders offers goods from around the world. Okay, I've read it. Sorceresses and sorcerers. The Brotherhood of Sorcerers ceased to exist after the revolt on Faned Island, but some of the mages were accused of serving Nilfgaard and were arrested or killed. All the important sorcerers were there for a meeting due to transpire on the following day. Numerous mages also perished during the fight. Among them was Hen Gedimdive. Geddendive. I don't know. Who remembered the beginnings of human colonization. Soon after, Tisea de Vries committed suicide. Her death marked the end of the Brotherhood and the advent of a new order. After the revolt on Faned Island, some of the surviving sorceresses grew in prominence. Philippa Eilhard consolidated her position at Redania's court, while the elf Francesca Findabair, Queen of the Valley of Flowers, expanded her involvement in human affairs. Triss Marigold, a younger sorceress representing Foltest's interest, also joined in shaping the new order. Oh my god, I just suck at reading. Alright. Maybe I can sell a few books or something later on. You know what? I'll stay here for now. It's quite alright. It is quite alright. What else? God dang it. Well, dang. Just stone all sharpen my blade just for funsies. Okay, Rivian Hawkrum. Right click to read. There we go. The Rivian Hawkrum, anonymous based on eyewitnesses' accounts. After the war, the people of Rivia were unhappy. Poverty was a plight of many and most. And most believed the kings and magnates had betrayed them during the peace talks by not exacting reparations from Nilfgaard. A scapegoat was needed, and as usual, it was the changeling, non-humans and witches. A mere spark was required to send a furious crowd into the streets. Anyone who seemed different was targeted. Dwarves, elves, and those accused of using spells were all murdered. People also used the situation to settle old scores, loot, and rape. I admit shamefully that a few were brave enough to stand in defense of the persecuted. Among those was the famous Geralt of Rivia, who in seeking to protect his friends was struck with a pitchfork and died. There would have been more victims if not for the intervention of Triss Marigold. The sorceress sent a powerful hailstorm down on the crowd. Only that powerful spell could stop the rioting. What happened to the body of Geralt of Rivia and those who stood by his side, I don't know. We have a lot of journals to read later on. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
You! Stop!
Yes?
Your pass.
You're overdoing it with the passes.
Complain to the king.
He's returned?
No, but all new edicts bear his seal.
Farewell.
Did I show him my pass?
Depressing weather.
Where am I? I'm sure there's fighting going on in New Narracourte. Why not check that out, right? Is
We're
there
in
anyone
Britain.
important here? What brings you here?
White-haired, one-eyed.
It's gonna be so muddy.
Armor.
Another century. Did the guild send you?
No one sent me.
Forgive me. They chased me from the market when I refused to join the guild.
I'm only interested in what you have to offer.
Sorry for my hasty judgment. Please look.
5,000. That's a lot. Heavy club. Warning star. Dun, dun, dun. Is this? No, this one's better. Grr.
It's raining
Alright,
hard.
folks.
Out of the pan into the oven, then the fire, and now a witcher.
Alright, folks. Let's cut it off here.
It's raining hard.
And say goodnight, as they would say. I don't know. Alright, folks. Thanks for watching, and leave a comment. And, tune in to the next one.